It was before deer season, so we were going out to open up shooting lanes and clear out an area for Dad to hunt. And we get out there, and there's a lot of cane that had grown up, so we were cutting cane down and looking around. And Scott and I were cutting it, and we would have Dad climb up in the stand and point out, well, we need to lower these a little bit, kind of open that up. And we had spent a good 30 minutes to an hour out there, just making sure Dad had a nice place to set up. And the stand that he was on was a lean-to ladder stand, so it had steps to go up, and then a platform. It was leaned against a tree and then tied off to the tree to secure it. So we had finished cutting all that down, and Dad was looking. He'd lift his rifle up and look down. So he was getting a real feel into what it would look like. And he says, "Well, so I believe that's good." So took his rifle and slung it back onto his back, and he eased off to the edge of the stand, to get to the rungs. Going to climb back down, and at that point, whatever it was we had attached with broke. So there's my dad, grabbed a hold of the stand like this, and he's just got this deer in the headlight looks. As it didn't fall fast, it was just a very slow, gentle fall back the whole time. Dad's wrapped around it like a squirrel on the side of a tree as it just slowly leaned back, put him on the ground. We went and checked on him, and he says, "Well, I guess I should have checked that rope first thing instead of the last thing, right?" He says, "Because as I stepped down, I looked up and saw that the rope was frayed, and just says, well, here it goes." That it was gentle, but the stand itself weighed like 100 pounds. So he was able to gently fall back. God's grace on that. It dented the top of his scope, and that was all that happened. I actually have that scope mounted to my rifle right now. One of the many stories that we've had with Dad out there in the woods of Monticello. There was another one. We'll do a two for today. We were out fishing at Lake Monticello. We had a trot line, and running the trot line, lifting it up, and we could tell as we got closer to the hooks, whether something was on there or not. And we'd pulled in something like 10 or 15 keepable catfish, and Dad was getting excited. He goes, "I can tell, so there's something big on these next couple of hooks." You could just tell by the movement of the line, and we were pulling it up, and he says, "Okay," says "y'all be ready." And we lifted it up, and he began to say, says, "Just drop it, because I had one end of it and was lifting it, and he had the other to keep us guiding it. And he just began to say, "Drop the line, let go of the line, drop the line." And we didn't understand, because if we did that, we drifted. On the end of the line, it was attached into a leg, was a loggerhead turtle. Its mouth, it could open its mouth, and you could put both of my fists like this inside of its mouth. We could tell that he would have pulled out, says, but we handed Dad a knife, and he reached up, cut that one off, and we decided not to put that one in the boat. That was a prehistoric turtle there.